Do, do, do. Okay, hello everyone. Hello. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, so yeah, good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to another great day. Another great week. So, let's give it everything up and running. How do I start over here? But yeah, this is what we're working with so far in March. If you take a look over here. Yeah. 4 wins, 1 break even. Not bad. So yeah. Let me this down a little bit. So we'll get into Outlook in a second. Make sure you like the stream, guys. All that good stuff. And yeah, we'll get started in a second. We will get started in a second. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that. Fuck it. Right. Just gonna post a little thing, and then we'll get up and running. Let's take a look at the chat. 1 second. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. How was your weekend? It was good, man. Very nice. To be fair, the weekend, what did I do? Went out one night. Still not drinking though. And then the rest, yeah, we just went to the gym and did all that good stuff. Watched the football yesterday, so it was not bad. It was not bad, I tell you that. Not bad at all. How was yours anyway? How was yours? Good on you, Maxi. Hello, Hashai. I also go to the gym on Sundays. Yeah, gymming on Sundays was good, man. Good habit to get into. Okay, so let's start off with today, right? Let's take a look at first of all the news. What do we have for news this week? Well, you can see here we seem to have nothing much, which is great. That's great news for us today. There's not much news. Some China news, which is tentative, and then GBP at 5 PM. But realistically, no red folders, which is great for us, right? That's really what we want to be happy with. So that's great. Okay, so now let's just get into the analysis here. It looks like realistically through Asian we haven't really moved much, eh? We've got a bit of a range. We've started. Let's take a look at Goldie as well. Yeah, a bit of a range. A bit of a slow start to this week, which is fine. It only suggests, maybe through London we might get something. But yeah, let's start from the higher time frames like we always do, okay? So as you can see here, the monthly is still continuing bullish. We've broken above that previous high, and we are continuing, okay? So it's high in the sky right now. Again, we discussed that we wanted this after this previous month tap the previous zone. We had a zone like this. from there to there. This last candle retested it, broke above, pushed. The wick fill was the trade, and that's great, right? So that's kind of for the monthly. You've kind of done what the monthly wanted to do. So I can't really see too much of the monthly that gives me much of a heads up here. And I don't think most will actually really, because it's gold. And the left hand side is a little bit barren over here. But yeah, I'll start to put some resistances in and stuff like that. So 2071 right here on the weekly time frame. This is our first resistance, right? Because we had a resistance there, price has respected it numerous times. Okay, so we respected it here, 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 and then we closed above and we pushed. Okay, so that's great. Again, anything else right now can't really see in the weekly. Apart from that is the resistance, and you could maybe, you know, you can maybe add a little support on here, maybe down there. Okay, why do I draw it there? Well, you can see we had resistance here, and mainly for this support all the way along. Okay, so they're quite big levels in the weekly. Okay, overall we're bullish. Everyone and their grandma knows that gold is bullish right now, so that's fine. You've just got to be able to make sure you need to see where the higher time frames are going to be ending up. Okay, so yeah, the next thing is the daily. Okay, so on the daily time frame we discussed last week towards the end. Pre-London is in 40 minutes. No, yeah, London opens in 40 minutes. You can see here that the candles, you can see that we're going up. We're going up, and up, and up, and up. But actually, the last candle did close bigger than the previous. But again, we are still losing fuel. You know, they're not really large candles for the buys. So they will, you know, they're looking like they are starting to struggle. The buy today is already pushed up a little bit and rejected. So but looking like it's going to make some sort of lower wick. On the daily time frame, yeah, it's kind of the same as the weekly here. You know, it would be resistance there, and then literally we just haven't had any sort of next resistance that we can see really here. We've just continued bullish, and that's fine. That's fine with me. That is what it is. Yeah, that's okay. Don't you worry, man. Yeah, let's do this. I don't know my chat. Lock in place, bro. I'm just checking if the YouTube chat is working. Ah, there we go. Live chat, then pop it out. Sorry. Okay, that should work now. I don't know, man. It's whatever. Let's go back here. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, the dailies are pushing up. Okay, now the left hand side again has no data to show us what we're going to be doing. So again, I haven't really been interested in gold last week, unless we had some sort of retracement, and we really haven't, to be honest. We've just been pushing up again and again and again. So yeah, hopefully maybe some sort of retests, some sort of pullbacks would be suitable for us. I have a feeling that may come today, towards maybe the start of the week, because realistically this week candles close bullish. If we can start to pull down, maybe retest, then reflip, that would be nice towards, you know, the end of the week where you get a push. That could be okay. But yeah, daily doesn't really give me much here. Now let's take a look at the 4 hour. So we've gone from the monthly really to the 4 hour pretty quickly, but there's nothing much that we can see. So you can see right now that on the 4 hour we have had some sort of resistance here, 2190. That seems to be our resistance right now, which is fine. Okay, put that on. And in terms of other supports and resistances, we clearly have quite a big support here. We went back and retested it, and then we shot up nicely. So yeah, I mean, you know, in terms of looking at it even more in depth, we can go a little bit lower. Let's take a look at the hourly. So yeah, I mean, what I can see from here, I'm going to start to adjust this because this is a little bit off. Yeah, more like here. you can see that we are in a little bit of a tricky situation. The price is the price is not the best, right? Look at the candles. The candles are a little bit choppy. Okay, so if they're choppy, I know that price action right now is not the best, and the zones are a bit hard to see. Can you see? It's like, you know, where's the zone? You know, what I like with zones, like very, very clear and obvious zones, is normally you have, you know, you have a resistance, you have a support, okay, and the candles in there are, you know, bouncing up, and, you know, it's pretty obvious where the resistance is, and it's pretty obvious where the support is, right? Whereas here it's a little bit harder, right? There's no obvious one, but, you know, we can point in some big pointers. So 2,152, this line here seems to hold, and it held as resistance here before, so that's okay. But right now there's nothing much that I can see in terms of zones where I want to take trades. So yeah, I mean, you know, in terms of anything else, where would I want to take buys? Well, again, right at the highs. I have no data to the left hand side ever. Okay, that tells me that we're going to be, you know, we've got a clean zone to anywhere else. That's fine. The only thing that I really know is that when we have volume, we kind of push quickly from 2,177 to 2,195. This is quite a big push. This is quite a big push. So, you know, depending on how we retrace, maybe we pull back, and then maybe make some supports later on. But yeah, for the most part, it looks like it's a little bit stagnant this morning, and I've got to see some structure. So that's fine with me. I'm happy with leaving gold for a while to sort itself out. Again, I don't know how these dailies are going to keep on pushing, but this one definitely needs to make a lower wick to then continue further later on. So that's okay. You know, that is okay. So yeah, I mean, again, where would I want to take sells? I mean, you know, looking to the left hand side, depending on how we'd want to take sells, I mean, this zone below here, 2,111 to 2,087, this zone here would be good, because again, it's clean, it's nice, and it would actually be closing below 4-hour supports and starting to pull back. However, right now, that's ages away, right? We are still very, very bullish. So yeah, I mean, some sort of retracement today, some sort of pullback, and then maybe buys later on if we find support. But right now, I'm not really bothered because the price action's just a little bit washed. Okay, and that's where we get to look at GJ. Some nice coffee in the morning. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Make sure you like the stream, guys. 7 likes. Let's try and get to 30 likes. Doesn't take you nothing. Just give it a like, and yeah, we'll start on GJ. Make sure as well on TikTok, give it a like as well. Make sure to watch it in the landscape as well. You see the whole screen instead of just a little part of it. It's a little bit easier. But yeah, so let's take a look then at the monthly. So I think I've discussed this numerous times, but again, it's good to recap exactly what you're seeing and what I'm seeing. So GJ over here, you can see that we had some sort of resistance here. Okay, some sort of resistance here. Now, every single time we close above this line that I've just drawn, we get a push all the way up to, you know, here, right? 196. So I can make a realistic approach and say, right, you know what? We've just had a closure above, right? The previous candle has closed above that line. Okay, and this is resistance. So theoretically, if we make a lower wick and, you know, we reflip and we drive, you know, realistically this GJ should, in some time this month, maybe potentially do this. Okay, then maybe the next one will do this, just like it did in the previous times it was here. Okay, so if I know that as a bias, that's fine, that's great. That means I know, you know, we've got some certain levels that we've got to respect, but realistically I am bullish on GJ. Okay, so there is our first kind of level on the monthly. Just gonna write it down. Okay, so I use white for monthly or weekly, depending on what I get. And yeah, we should potentially now, I mean, drive in this next month all the way up to here, that would be great. And again, that zone is, yeah, like 100 pips, so that's not bad. That is not bad at all. So if I know that, that's great. It's a nice thing to know, and it's hunky-dory. However, it's not going to do much for me in terms of taking a trade, unless you're taking a trade in the monthly, okay? But it's just a good thing to see for targets. So let's take a look at the lower time frames, okay? So, from the left-hand side, we can see there was, on the weekly, a resistance formed right around here. Okay, and why do I put it there? Well, take a look, right? Take a look. Resistance, support, resistance for the wicks as well. So yeah, there's a little bit of a minor level there as well, which you can put as, yeah, okay. And this actually, I'm pretty sure, is where I took my trade down to last week. So yeah, a little bit of resistance there. And right now on the weekly, we do have also another resistance that we made, but that's fine. So yeah, it looks like for me here, you can actually see, if I just zoom it out a bit like this, you can see that we've broken above, okay, in this area. 1 second, I'll just, okay, we've broken above. Now we've came back down to retest. So if we find some support over here and some bullish confirmations, the buys can continue. Okay, and that's what I'm going to be looking for again, because again, we're coming back down to the retest. We're very, very close to this previous resistance. So I'm going to probably move this actually a little bit here, because this is most recent. Okay, yeah, 188, 400, 300 is where I took my retest down to. So it looks like we respected it. If this weekly candle, this bearish one here, closed bearish below, then that would not be good for buys, because it wouldn't respect. And therefore, what you'd expect here is, so let's just say this candle closed below like this. Then I would expect the next candle, okay, to make a top wick, reflip, drive to the support of there. Or maybe potentially fill these wicks, depending on how big the push was. But it's good, right? It's closed above it. It's respected it. So that's great. It's respected. We should continue here, depending on how we look on the other time frames. So let's take a look at the daily. So you can see here, the daily candle is retested the zone. Very, very strong level, as we said before, okay? Very, very strong level, which is great, right? That's good to know. You don't want to be taking sells here really below this level. I got the sells down there last week, and that's great. So yeah, daily, obviously, let's just start adding some stuff on here. Obviously, daily resistance is here, right? We have a little bit of a daily resistance. Okay, and let's take a look to the left-hand side. What else do we have? What else do we have? So, taking a look at that daily resistance that we have right there. Yeah, you can see there was a little bit of traffic there before. Can you see here? Kind of came down, retested, and then we started to rally. Okay, so that's good. And again, you can see here, when we push up, so what I'm looking at is, you know, how quick and how fast do we push up here? We push pretty quickly. I know this is the daily time frame, but we drive very quickly in this zone. So that's great news, because again, you want candles that push quickly, because that means you can get your pips out of it, and then you can dip. Good morning, Max. Good morning, Crypto. Good morning, Tom. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a great morning. Okay. So yeah. Okay, so we've analyzed, we've had a retest again. On the higher time frames, we're bullish. We're looking like we're wanting buys. So now let's get in more in depth of what we're looking at on the 4 hour, okay? So let's take a look at the 4 hour here. You can start to see some stuff. Let me neaten this up a little bit. So you can see, yeah, monthly support right here. Very strong. You wouldn't want to be taking sells, you know, into it. So just to give you clarity, I took a sell last week, maybe like there, to get down to the low, because I know it was going to go touch it, because we do it every time. However, I didn't hold it because I knew this is a big support. Okay, very strong support. So right now you can see that we have a little bit of traffic again. Not the best price action, just like gold. It's a little bit choppy. However, we can maybe potentially look at something over here. So again, looking at the zone we're in right now, we have a support down here and we have a resistance. This is a 4-hour resistance. Let's just write this bad boy on. I use blue for 4 hour. And yeah, this is like our little range we're playing in. Again, is it a reasonable range to play in? Well, no, because, you know, think about it, right? If we break below here, then the sells look quite good. This looks like a good zone. Okay, and it'll be breaking that monthly support. So the sells look good there, and we're not far off from the sells. The buys, I mean, if you know, it's just ranging in this area, right? It's just going back and forth. We need to really break out of this area, okay? So again, I'm not really too fussed in terms of taking trades in this area. I need to look in other areas, okay? But it's good to see what zones, and can you see why? Like, you know, there's nothing in here that I want to take advantage of. We're already in the zone. We don't know if it's going to be bearish today or bullish. We're kind of in no man's land here. So this is probably going to be my no trade zone on Goldie. Sorry, on GJ here. However, when I post my analysis to the members over here today, for last week, we did take a trade. I think it was here. Yeah, here. Because you close back above. So I'm quite intrigued about those levels. However, it's got a little bit choppy above, and that's through Asian. So let's take a look then above. So if we closed above, how would it look? Well, what do we have? Okay, so you can see this is the resistance, 4-hour resistance. You can see here, respecting, a little bit choppy here. Respecting resistance, okay, so I'd probably have my line just a little bit higher, like a bit like this. I like having it like above the resistance like this, but I'm just gonna make this a little bit smaller, because you know when you close above that grey, you're good. Okay, so yeah, you can see these resistances here, they were held, which is good. Let's just see if there's any more. Okay, go to the right hand side, take a look what's happened. So you can see here, when we draw lines, that it's not just resistance or support. It's just a key level. Why? Well, we can see here we had resistance there and the previous ones, but look here, we're starting to hold it above it. Okay, so it has some support, support. So that's interesting. You can see it as a key level. Let's take a look here. Resistance. Okay. So yeah, once we close above that level on the hourly time frame, okay, even here, you know, when we close above, what happens? We drive. Where do we drive to? Well, at least here. Okay. When we close above there, you can see, look, when we close above here, we drive to there. How big is that zone? 26 pips. That's good for me. Yeah. Okay, so that's quite a nice driving area. You can see here we push very quickly through it, which is good. So that could be realistic. Now, I've got to see the details in the lower time frame. However, that does look pretty good in terms of potentially taking a buy above. And how would that make sense in the higher time frames? Well, the 4-hour will be bullish closing above, or it'll be pushing above this whole zone. The daily would be flipping bullish, and it'll be actually coming back above the previous daily bullish. It'll be breaking the previous daily high. So that's another good confluence. Again, adding all these confluences together, what would the weekly be doing? The weekly will be bullish. It'll become bullish after it's retested the previous zone, which we know right now we love doing. Okay, when price comes back down to retest, that's the confirmation. If it rejects and starts pushing up, we get a big push, just like gold did. Okay, so all those confirmations makes this a reasonable trade to potentially get in. Now let's take a look at the 30. Let's take a look at some details. Yeah, I mean, I don't like how it's not completely on this support. However, let's take a look. Yeah, so you know, is it my perfect area? No, because I think on the 30 it's a little bit choppy. Okay, it's a little bit. So I think what I would potentially want is maybe a little bit higher. Okay. Potentially above there, okay, because I'm just looking, right, in this zone, the one that I had before here, it's not really the nicest, right? It seems to wick in it quite quickly. It's not really, you know, choppy price action, wicks. Whereas above, if you look at above that level, what do we have? Well, above we have just a push to the high. So I think this is more reasonable. And how big is this zone still? Yeah, it's still 25 pips. That's fine. So we can start to really navigate where I want it. And yeah, that's a bit more over this bullshit here, which is good. And again, we're kind of over this order block. We just have the clean push up. Okay, so that's great. So yeah, now I can start to go to, you know, recent times and go, you know what, buys above here for me would be very nice. Very nice, okay? And I can drive and I can take my position. And again, now I know, because of that analysis, I know when we get a closure above, right? Let's just say we get a closure above on the 30 here. Right? I know a lot of things. The first thing is, where am I going to go break even? Well, realistically, we do push pretty quickly to this whole area, so I'm going to be pretty happy with just holding this, you know, 10, 12 pips, getting the push, and then hopefully we're going to drive to the high. However, I wouldn't mind holding, you know, 20 pips just to 190. It's not bad. So again, I know where I need to go break even. Know where I want to take my position off. It's going to be right in, you know, 190 areas, psychological level, and it's the resistance. Okay. Now, where would my stop be? That is the next question. Where would my stop loss be? Okay, so, you know, what have I got to do? Again, what is a stop loss? A stop loss is an area where I wouldn't want to be in the trade anymore. That's basically it, right? You know, I don't want it to get stopped at all. It would be a silly decision for me to get stopped out. So if I'm looking to the left-hand side and going, right, what happens when we really fail? So if I'm looking at taking buys up here, okay, what is the lowest point where, you know, it could still work out? Well, I look to the left. Well, here we came all the way down to 189.164, and then we pushed up. Okay. Here we came all the way down to 189.045, and then we pushed all the way back up. So logically here, right, if I had a buy, you know, there, if I have my stop loss here, then is it logically going to make sense for it to respect? Well, if it rejects, I'm pretty fucked, right? Because it's going to probably come down to that support at least. Before then maybe pushing, but it could also come down to this support. So realistically, when I get into a trade, I'm like, right, what's the lowest point that's going to make me probably have some sort of issues? Well, it's going to be below all those areas, right? It's going to be below all this. Okay? Because that is the last point where it has rejected before. So my trade realistically should be below that at some point. So then I would look at maybe the 30, look at some look at the way price is formed. I know it's so choppy here on the 4 hour, but probably put it below a 4 hour. And that's how I do it. Because again, what happens is, let's say that, you know, let's say that you do, you know, you took the buy here, it doesn't push, it kind of rejects, comes down. Okay, and starts to trade in this area. Okay, if we come back down to, like, you know, these areas here where we've done before, and let's just say a 30-minute close is bullish, what you can do is do what Don does and take a pineapple on maybe after it makes the lower wick and the flip, take a buy there, stop loss below. You've only added a little bit more of a risk on, and when we start to come back to the highs here, you can then level it out and take it out of break even. Because realistically, when it rejects a zone like that, it'll just hover in this zone maybe until the next day. So you can normally get out and hedge your loss. But anyway, when I do that the first time, you'll see. But I like how it works. So yeah. Again, knowing exactly where I want to take our buys now, that's great. That's hunky-dory. Sells would be based on more of higher time frame closures, okay? Kind of like what I discussed before. Let me just fucking... I'm trying to... There we go. Just trying to minimize this a little bit. It's a little bit... It's a little bit large. Okay. So... Yeah, what would I want to take a sell on GJ? Which well and truly can happen. It looks like we're pushing down right now, aren't we? So that's good. The dailies are closed bearish, so again, yeah, at the moment it is bearish. However, again, as I've said, this is a huge stone for me. This is a huge issue. If the daily closes bearish below, then man, I'm going to be balls deep in sells all tomorrow. Because, again, what happens when we close below? We drive to at least to 187.547, and then, you know, we probably could come to 187 flat, okay? That's going to be my trade. However, anything else... is a little bit hard because, again, we're at the retest, okay? You don't want to be taking a trade after it's already retested the zone, okay? Because, again, look at what we're doing. If you just go straight from, you know, a trading buck, what are we doing, right? We're bullish. We're going high. We're making a high. Higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows. So until, you know, realistically, we close back below this low, then we make a top wick rejecting the previous zone, then reflip and driving. I'm not really bothered about sells, okay? In terms of today, how would that work? Well, yeah, I mean, what I'd want realistically here is a very, very, very big bearish 4-hour candle, I think, closing below. You know, something like this. Okay. And again, would I just take it off the rip? No, because can you look at the left-hand side? You can see there is significant wicks here. These scare the fuck out of me. Okay, because we came down, we've rejected before. So exactly the same as this. We came down, rejected before. Yeah, it hasn't closed below. I mean, this one kind of had here. But what I want for extra confirmation would be the fact that the next 4-hour comes up, makes a top wick, rips back up, rejects the zone again, reflips, breaks the low, and then you can maybe take a trade. Okay? That for me it makes sense. But anything before that, it's too hard, man. It's right at that support level. And again, our bias for the month is that we do come down, we retest, we reflip, we break, and we push. So I do know that this is probably the critical area that's going to decide the month, and I don't want to be caught in a sell here at the retest. Okay, so yeah, I'm invested in Dogecoin. Can you do analysis on it? Nah, fuck that. If you guys are invested in that stuff, have fun. Yeah, make sure you like the stream, guys, if you guys like that analysis. And yeah, now we're kind of ready for the day, right? Gold, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for some volume and some candles. Right now we're just floating around a range. GJ does look much more interesting. Once we reject this low, hopefully again, and we start coming back above, we can be hunky-dory. And yeah, the trade that I took on Thursday here, it would have actually worked. It would have worked, and I knew it was gonna work. It's just, again, coming towards the end of the day, it was like 4:30. You know, London close. It's like if we do reject and come back down to here, then I'm gonna be holding like, I don't know, 30 pips drawdown for like the whole night, and it's just a bit like, even though again I think it still would have gone eventually. So yeah, I just got to break even on that one. I'll put that out on my Instagram this morning. But yeah, I've got quite good Instagrams coming up, not Instagram, shorts and stuff. Another one here is quite good, and I think I said this in the last stream. Yeah, I think that's where I got it from. But again, when you're making your trading plan, you need to make it specific to you, no one else. Okay, so this is a video here that I did yesterday, and it's about the R to R. So yeah, actually wait, let me do something else. I get it from here. I get it from my yeah, this here. Well, let's just say that your win rate is actually 30%, but your R to R is 1 to 10, right? You know that that's a reasonable stat, and it's going to probably do well in the long run. However, what are you going to feel when you've taken 4 losses in a row on that 5th trade? Are you going to be very confident it's going to work? Are you going to feel maybe, a little bit cautious? Are you going to be a bit less confident? Is your emotions going to be that tight and that good that you're going to be happy to take the 5th and 6th loss if it comes? I don't know. You need to ask yourself that. And for me, I would hate that. So I would rather take winning trades every single day with a lower R to R, because of that reason, keeps the confidence up. Whereas if you're taking 6 losing trades, but it's in your plan of, oh, I just need a 1 to 15 to make it work. Is your analysis going to change by emotions because you're taking so many L's? I don't know. For me, it might. So I think that's interesting. Make sure to think about that, because, don't think about it with anyone else. Like, especially on TikTok, like, I get so many people saying, "Oh, Max, your auto is shit." It's like, bruh. A high win rate for me is so much better than a lower one, because it keeps, the emotions intact. Make sure to tap the screen, guys, on TikTok, on YouTube, and all that good stuff. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, this is the trading journal. I'll be using Don's from now on, which is good. And yeah, once I start doing the blueberry challenge, we'll put on the account as well. We'll start with like a 2k account. It gives you 3k extra. So yeah, it's not 3k extra. It'll give you 1k extra. But yeah, so far again, 51 pips. And that's reasonable, especially the fact that we missed some days because of news and GJ got the break even. It should have been probably like 70, 80 pips. And it's been light work. And again, it's like, yeah, if I have one losing trade right now, I'll probably lose all that. But I won't. Nah, I will. But it's just I'd much rather have. And also, again, these are only 10, 15, 30 pips, 13 pips. When I back test, when there's bigger zones, I will hold on for longer. You just gotta see it in progress. Oh my god, makes you rumors of shit. My point of view, you can determine your risk, but you can't predetermine your reward. The price action will give you what it gives. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly, man. And yeah, like when you have a low win rate and a high R/R, it'll screw with your head, man. You could be just doing your plan and taking the losses like you're gonna take, but it just sucks. And it's not even like you could be fine, but like if someone asks you, like, I don't know, your family, like, oh, how's it going? Oh, I took 3 losses this week, and they'd be like, what? That's shit. It's like, is it really shit? It depends on your plan. So yeah, it's an odd one, and that's why, again, for me, with trading, I never speak about trading in my other life, in my normal life. It's just too complicated for them to understand, and it's yeah. They just don't get it, dog. Why is this local chat just not working? Let's see if I can do it again. But yeah, like, and it actually, do you know what's been the funniest thing? Well, not funniest. It's been the hardest thing for me is a lot of my mates, like, because I went traveling with them when I was trading, and they were like, "Whoa, this is sick! Like, you're making loads of money, and this is cool." However, I used to say to them, "Man, don't even bother." I know, and actually, it's funny because it wasn't all of them. It's just the fact that some of them, I knew they had issues with gambling before or whatever, and it's like, bruh, I'm not getting you on this when your mentality and your mindset has to be spot on for you to make this proper. So, yeah, it's sometimes you gotta, and like sometimes I wouldn't reply to my mates and like, what are you doing, man? I'm like, bruh, I'm not guiding you on this journey, bruh. So you want to dopamine rush with the small wins? No, I just like the fact that your analysis can be a great every single day, and you take a little bit out of the market every single day. It keeps the confidence up. It's not the fact that it gives you dopamine rush. It's the fact that when you take a losing trade or 3 consecutive in a row, that does hurt. Well, it hurts me anyway. If it doesn't hurt you and you're happy taking 2 losing trades, then fair dues, bruh. But if I took like 6 losing trades, hell no. I'd much rather. I'd much rather have a high probability setup with a little bit bigger stops. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Amazing turnout today already. 44 people. Class stuff. We'll see. We've got 8 minutes left for London Open. And then a little bit after, we'll get some of the boys and girls on in the Zoom. And yeah, make sure to send me some charts, guys. Make sure to send me some charts. Let's take a look and see how it... And again, if you guys do want to join the signals, again, as I say, all of the trades put in, We do the reviews for the week, and the reviews are going to be coming out today.
Well, guys, hope you guys are doing well.
And yeah, only for $29.99 with all the signals included. You know, you'd already be up 50-something pips with all the analysis. And you're going to get access as well to my Trello. I'm going to sort out my Trello this week. So yeah, make sure to go check that out. Where's the link of it? Yeah. Right there. Yeah, make sure to go check it out. $29.99. It's the lowest it's ever been. I agree, but taking 3 wins in a row with a 3-1 RR, yeah, I mean that's great. Hey Max, gold 1 hour doesn't look too bad for buys. Might close above the current range. Just take a look. Good morning, Max. Morning. The hourly closing above here. Yeah, I mean, again, it's just the fact that I can't talk about the story of the day. Like, what's like, you know, the only thing that I know right now is that we have a support here on the 4 hour, and we have a resistance here. That's pretty much it. Now, yeah, I mean, you can play the range, but we've already done that a couple times. I don't know. In my strategy, I want to make sure I get exactly, I know exactly what the higher time frames are doing. And here, yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, maybe a closure above here. I mean, again, does that make sense? Well, yeah, I mean, the previous candles, for me, I'd probably want it above there. Okay, 2,182. But yeah, I mean, when you get a closure above 2,182, you get a drive to 2,186. That's reasonable. You had nice lower wicks. Yeah, I mean, it's reasonable, especially with the 1 hour closure. But again, it's so high up, bro. Like where your stop's gonna be, man. But yeah, I see that. I actually see that on the 30-minute. So yeah, see how it closes in 4 minutes time. Could be realistic. Let's take a look and see what Asian did. Let's put the Asian range on. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great week. Did anyone else see Dune 2? I've been reading all the lore, man. I'm gonna buy the books, I think. How much are the books actually? Let's take a look. How much are the books? I don't know, I say that, but I literally have no time to read fucking books, bro. I am the busiest I've ever been. But I love it! But I love it, love it, love it. Yeah, I got so much stuff working behind the scenes in terms of other projects and businesses. It's pretty wild. But again, it's keeping you busy. I am thinking about doing a social media and just showing you the life of that because it is quite interesting. And like using the skills I use from my 9 to 5 as well to help me build other things. Like, man, I've learned so much already. Just a business analyst point of view. It's helped me significantly with like stop loss stuff as well, and yeah. Yeah, felt all good. Just want to hear your input on it. Yeah, it doesn't look bad, eh? Especially with that lower wick, it's not bad, bro. A little bit of 15 res there, it's a bit annoying. But yeah, still respecting Asian lows, which is good. The Asian lows. 19 likes, guys. Come on, guys. Let's try and get those likes up a little bit more before London Open. Let's try and get a 50 likes. That'll help me out significantly. Get them likes up, boy. What is this TikTok chat? Oh my god. Guys, you really think this one? Yeah, a bit of shit there. This guy says, guys, you really think a man who makes money out of it will share his methods? It's just a new scam. Get out and find a job. He's not selling anything. He's bringing users to get followers, then he'll sell. Don't worry. Bro, I'm just doing a live stream for this morning. God, TikTok's so toxic, it actually makes you cringe. I think if I just sat with like some money on my desk and just talking about money the whole time, I'd get a better response than just showing some chart analysis. So a minute left for the London Open. Again, there's no news. There is actually this Chinese consumer climate. Ooh, that'll be interesting to see. I've seen that China's got some really bad humid at the moment, like 100% already. Like, it's like wet. So it depends here. I mean, I know it's probably going to close on the 30, but the 15 is a bit annoying. Let's take a look at GJ. Oh, we're pushing down. 4 hours, got an hour left to close. So that'll be quite interesting. I mean, if it closes below all that as well, if it closes below like 187,880, that'd be quite nice for later on. But it is such a strong zone. I'd be very shocked if we do just push completely through it. So daily filling up the previous wick, come back down to support, strong volume. Let's see. Hourly has no top wick left. Yet. Hourly has no top wick. But yeah, hourly's closed below. But again, if you look to the left hand side, we've got a rejection wick there, support there, rejection wick. So again, you know, what's the probability that I could make some money from here to here? Well, you know, reasonable. It's got a big, you know, it's very bearish. However, there's so much support to the left to show me that it rejects pretty quick. So is it really worth my time? No. It's not worth my time. Okay? Not worth my time. It's not worth my time. If you find a way to get money, will you share it to the world? The funny thing is, though, is that I'm not showing you how to make money. I'm just showing you how I trade, and you can maybe take tips from it and help yourself out. The only way I learned was by watching people on live stream and finding out what worked for me. So, yeah, boy. It's not just about showing people. It's also because I enjoy it. I enjoy it. And again, the good thing is on YouTube now, because I don't have a mentorship, I can do all the videos on YouTube. So me and Cole are going to be pumping out some good content, dude. In a gold buy, let's go. Okay. Hourly has not much of a top wick. Okay, the hourly has closed, yeah, above that resistance again. You could get your pips out of it. Yeah, I need to wait for a low wick here. I like the fact it didn't close above on the 15. But good luck. Good luck, dog. God, the Dubai rainstorms have been wild, bro. Yesterday, me and Caitlin have been... Man, we wanted to go to Dubai so badly. The weather, bro. The weather in Leeds this year has been just absolutely shit. So look at Goldie here. Goldie has tapped the resistance. So we'll see how it rejects here. But again, it's looking to the left, you can see there's a bit of a resistance. And GJ's still chilling, so yeah. With 2 minutes, guys, just gonna go quickly to the toilet. Hope you guys are doing well. With 2 minutes. Okay, we're back in business. We'll rip my 1 hour gold buys. Came up first and broke the high. Yeah, that's the issue. No lower wick. But yeah, could have a little bit of an issue there. I never like it when gold looks like this, when there's a little bit of traffic and it's very, very hard to picture the paint the picture of the day. Again, we always talk about painting the picture. Okay? And again, it's kind of like, even on GJ as well, it's the breaking point of the picture, right? The picture for me was that it's going to tap this level, which it has, reject, start to come bullish. Right now we're filling it back up again, so my analysis is not sound with the picture that I was painting on the monthly, the weekly, the daily, so we just got to wait. And you can see, like, from the candles, you know, this is choppy price action. It's not easy to follow, so that's just my little quota to chill out for a bit. What is Elohe doing? Elohe is in a buy. Very nice. Elohe is always in a buy. Always, always in a buy. But yeah, those wicks are nice. It's just, again, it's just so high, and the 4 hour doesn't have any wick to fill or nothing. It's kind of just in a range. Daily's got a wick fill, but it kind of already did it through Asian, which is a little bit of a discrediting factor. What's people going to be doing today? I'm going to probably go to the gym. I did shrugs yesterday, and I absolutely screwed my shoulders up. I think I just sprained it a little bit. I think I did a little bit too heavy than I should have. I didn't warm up maybe as much as I should have for my traps. So yeah, last night was killing me, but this morning feels a little bit better already, which is good. I've also got shin splints, man. Welcome back, Maxi. Hello, Roche. Hope you're doing well, my brother. Yeah, I got shin splints, man. They are the worst. Oh my god. Okay, GJ broke previous 4-hour lows. Okay, filling up that daily wick fill already. It'll be very interesting to see how we react here. If we push through, if we hold, it'll be kind of giving you analysis for the day, really. Because if we reject hard, then again, we're holding support again with the bullish buys again. Or if we start to close below, yeah, it's gonna be quite a big sell-off, I think, as well. So, will be interesting. But yeah, again, so far, since March, only 5 trades taken. Not bad. I mean, what day is it? Yeah, it's not bad, considering there's quite a lot of news and gold kind of rushed off before me. But, yeah, we're not bad. We're not doing too bad. So what other news do we have this week? Let's take a look. So yeah, tomorrow we have CPI, some claimant count changes in the morning. That'll be quite interesting for GJ. Wednesday, oh, we've got GDP. We've got pound GDP. Ho, ho, ho. They're expecting 0.2% gain. Wow, amazing growth. Is this going to be Oh, no, we had 0.3 in January. Yeah, man, we are just struggling as a country, bro. This place is a shithole. This place is ass. So yeah, we've got GDP on Wednesday. Thursday we've got core PPI USD. Okay, it's normally the usual crap that we have. 12:30 though, it's a little bit sooner. Empire State Manufacturing. I always quite like the Empire State Manufacturing. It's quite enjoyable to watch. So yeah, quite a bit of news this week. That's fine. As long as you know when it is and accept it. So yeah. DK, are you still in your gold buy, and how are you managing it and all that stuff? Let me just gonna invite people now. Too dangerous, bro. Shit, I don't know if that was it. Ah, okay, you scrapped the idea because it broke previous high. Yeah, fair. 24 likes, guys. Make sure you like the stream up. Try and get a 50 likes. That would be great this morning. 50 likes. This is going to be very, very interesting if we break. But again, we kind of still slow in. We still haven't moved 11 minutes in. You know, and again, you know, new traders might be like, oh, but Max, you know, we were so bearish. Look, we pushed all the way down. Why haven't we, you know, even pushed? It's like, because look, we've just got so much support. Okay, so always look to the left. Don't just base your trade off one bearish candle. Who cares about that? Look to the left hand side. What have you got? You've got areas that we've rejected before. So when you're taking a trade, you need to make sure that you know there could be some issues along the way. And if there is it viable? Is it in your setup? Have you back tested it? Okay, because I tell you right now, if you take a sell into support on back testing, you'll realize it's a shit trade to take. Okay? Just don't do it, dog. It's gonna be pretty painful. Same with resistance, you know. Don't be taking buys up here when you know price is rejected there before and it hasn't closed above, just because you think it's really bullish now. It's like, if you're just basing it off what you think and no actual detailed analysis, that you've gone through consistently for a long time, it's just gonna be hard, and it takes time. Like, and again, you can cloud your judgment sometimes. Like, I had to change mine a little bit. But yeah, we're back in now. Look at this. Goldie rejecting that resistance. Did say that 15 was a little bit scary for me. Rejected. Coming back down. Do do. Mm-hmm. So yeah, and there's literally nothing else. Eurogroup meeting maybe, but nothing else really, which is good. How was everyone's last week then? Did you guys take some positions? Do you guys have some positive week? I think I took like 30 pips or so. Hello, Dennis. Previous 4-hour gold candle on gold needs a top wick still. That's why I'm gonna buy. Previous 4-hour candle on gold needs a top wick. Ooh, I've already got one. Do. But yeah, today I'm going to be editing some max mind body videos. We'll do a little bit of a recap of the gains lost or weight lost. Yeah, I was doing 40s incline for the first time in like, well, I've only been gymming for 3 months or so, so 40s already is not bad. Hopefully 50 by then, maybe April. The strength is coming quick. What was I doing on shoulders? Shoulders, I was doing like 38s, 36 shoulder press. So we're getting there as well. And actually the weight, like I'm not eating as much at all really, which is good. So far the trade's taken, yeah, 3 in London, 2 in NY, which is not bad. Based on the 30 and 1 based on the 5. That's how my stats are looking at the moment. Last week was really good, yeah. I mean, GJ, Goldie buy is just amazing. Jan and Feb was painful. For me here, what I've learned from Goldie... Oh, shit. Can I do that? What I've learned from Goldie is, man, when we have bullish runs like this, I'm just going to watch the 4-hour, wait for the lower wicks to retest, then get the break at the high every single time, bro. It just works every single time. Bitcoin at 72k, damn. Everyone's putting their money in. All the crypto gurus are back, yay! They all talked about pumping and dumping and shite. In buys 2,177. Nice. Did you get in through Asian? Did you get an Asian session, AM? Yeah, holding support there pretty well. Have you closed anything off yet, or are you still holding? Yeah, for real, it's so easy now. It's buy and close your eyes at this point, yeah. Yeah, the thing is though, when the sells come, they'll be so quick. Because they always are when you go like this. They'll just rip, and it's like, no, if you miss that one day, you've missed like 600 pips. $50-minute close bullish on GJ, so again, there's your analysis. Started to slow down. Starting to slow down. Yeah, I'll probably miss out on the aggressive sells. Yeah. Unless they make top wicks in the 4 hour, I think I could probably get it. Where's the Asian range gone? The hell? Ah, there. Yeah, even Asian session didn't really move too much, eh? Like up the stream, boys. Yes! Like it up. 50 likes. Come on, let's get 50 likes. 50 likes. Yeah, probably gonna go to the gym later today actually, because I feel reasonable enough. Caitlin's doing some workout at the gym, so I'm gonna come and join. Might do an arm day today. I haven't done an arm day in a while. Arm day inbound. And yeah, the previous 4 hours bearish as well on gold. So that's interesting. Top wick flip, maybe break the low. If it broke those lows, where would it go to? Yeah, it'd go to 2,174. On the hourly, you can see there, but anything else is a little bit still choppy. 2 secs. Oh. What about GJ buy in the 15-minute? Like we know we reject off here. However, it's in this range, in this no trade zone for me. You know, what's the probability that you take a buy? Yeah, I mean it's at support as long as your stop's there, and as long as the support holds, you could get a buy. But what's the basis off? Like, you know, you're still kind of below this support. So again, what could happen is you could come up, reject, come down. So it's just not. Whereas I know if we get a closure above here, lower wick, flip, I'm going to take a buy, get 26 pips there, and dip. Are you single now? No. No, no, no. She is the wifey for lifey, brother. So yeah, that'll be it. That will be the trade for me. But if you've backtested where it hits that, then go for it. But you've got to make sure you've done the work to make sure it works. You know? Bro trying to slide into their DMs, lol. Man, I have some weird person on Instagram, bro. I'm trying to see if I can show you it, wait. This person just does not leave me alone. Wait. Let's take a look here. Fucking hell, I got so many DMs, bro. Yeah, this one. Look at the dedication, bro. 2023 February. Yummy. Hey, handsome. So hot. You are so handsome. So handsome. So delicious. What the hell, brother? What the hell? That's sus, bro. That's pretty wild. But yeah, if you haven't already, make sure to follow this account. Again, I'm going to be posting quite a lot this week. Last week I was so busy with the trading ones, but I've kind of gotten on track with that bad boy. So yeah, we'll be doing my my February update for the previous month. But yeah, there's the link. That's scary. Not scary, I don't care about that shit, bro. Somebody's just showing their feelings to me, man. But yeah, my previous yeah, look at this. When was this done? 3 weeks ago.
Doing this for maybe 3 or 4 months. Finally, you know, got the urge to do it. And there's a couple.
Yeah, so make sure to go watch that video, man. If you guys do want to stop drinking alcohol, just watch that one, bro. It's been very, very easy for me. Very, very easy. Look at that, 1 month, and it was light work. Light work. And man, it's amazing. I actually have an extra day at the weekend. It's great. I bet he's having the chip content too, lol. Yeah, I have another day at the weekend, bro. Feel fresh, can do more stuff. And yeah, I've realized like what I want to do like now. I've kind of got to that age. I mean, I know it's a bit young for me. Cause you might think, oh, you're only 23, you know, why don't you go out? But bro, I've been doing this since I was 16, so I'm well and truly done with going out. You know, and also when I saw Armin van Helden, he was kind of the best that I would ever go to, and it kind of felt like the last time I needed to really go out. So yeah, I mean, again, I'll go out Ibiza and stuff, but I'm just not bothered. I'm just really not bothered about it anymore. I get my adrenaline from other shit now. Like football, 5-a-side, bro. 5-a-side is getting me the adrenaline. I'm going to start paddle tennis. And again, I've realized like I just want to focus more on stuff that I enjoy, like cars. So I'm going to be going a lot more car track days. Going to be going to my dad's races, with my mates, and yeah, doing like more kind of exploring with cars, and you know, buying cars with my mates and having fun with that. That's where I'm going to get the adrenaline from. So I kind of went through that. It's like, do I just sit here and be a gropey alcoholic, or do I kind of sack that off and do some positive stuff? So that was my decision. And actually, the byproduct is a lot of things. Like obviously now, because I don't drink, I can drive everywhere. So I drive all my mates everywhere, like when we need to go places, which saves all of us money. And also, because I'm not drinking, and normally I would be the big drinker, the other people who don't really like drinking anyway, they're not drinking at all. So it's kind of like, it's great. Now, don't get me wrong, we're not just drinking, we are doing other things, but that is not to be spoken about. Nah, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm not stone cold sober constantly. I still have a relax, let's say. But it's just not drink. Drink is just the devil. The devil! It's the devil! But yeah, I tried to do like the YouTube videos of it, but man, it's a lot of work, bro. And it's like filming every single morning, and I might just do like monthly updates of that, but for the most part, I'm just gonna do my short form content, which I've got all prepared. I've got loads of stuff. So how long was this ago? A month ago. Let's see how. Yeah. See, like even my form there was really bad, bro. Look how much I'm swinging. It's not bad, but it could be. So now it's much more slower, much more controlled. I mean, that one's not bad, to be fair. But yeah, feeling much better now, which is good. Booze and gym do not go well together. Yeah, man. Like, it's literally that, bro. Like, that thing I did on Instagram, it's like, every single time the booze hit my mouth, I spend, like, I don't know, £100 on drink and food. You get food on the night, like a Mackey's. You get then another pile of greasy ass food in the morning, and then you don't go to the gym for like 2 days. It's just stagnated, bro. So I knew I had to go, and it's been easy, man. The 0% like beers, like every so often I want a nice cold beer, bro. They sort out really well. So on these days where maybe there's nothing much in the morning, does that annoy you? Do you want to get into trade? These are things you've got to think about, right? Are you itching at the skin because you've got up early in the morning and you want to take a trade? You need to remember, stick to your rules, stick to your values. I know I'll be happy when we get above here, but if not, I'm okay just sitting in this zone. That's fine with me. Goldie, I've got to wait for some higher time frame candles to print, because the lower time frame we're just ping ponging. We are ping ponging. We made a high, made a low, and now we're kind of making lower, and we're just squeezing, kind of something like this. And then we'll either pop above or pop below, and then we can start to maybe see the direction for the day. And once you get the direction for the day, it's a little bit easier to take trades. But right now, there's just no direction, right? 4 hours, at the flip. Daily's pretty much at the flip, okay? Weekly's pretty much at the flip. So, it's pretty hard to justify anything. When in doubt, just market execute. When doing back pull exercise, try relax your thumb and index fingers. Quite different, folks, in the back. Yeah, I want to get more straps, but the straps that I keep on buying are just really thick. I want really thin ones. Does anyone have any good straps I could buy? Miss your streams, bro. Love you back. Oh, yes, DJ. Thank you, my man. Yeah, we're back in business, boy. I won't be on every single day, but I'll do my best to do whatever. Wow, the TikTok had 8 new followers, 556 views. That's great. Make sure tap the screen, guys, on TikTok. If you guys are still waiting for a trade, you guys up and ready this morning. So 30-minute candle closed bearish on gold, closed bearish below previous res. We should realistically here now push to the low here. Okay. Hourly again did close above here, so it could be just making a little wick, which is why you just can't really take trades. But 4 hours made a top wick. Again, there's rejection to the upside and the downside, so it just makes it a little bit hard. But again, the good thing is you have all day. If you trade NY as well, or just look through NY, you get a lot of time in the day, which is great. Great success. If gold breaks his own high, there is no big range to move. What do you do? I just leave it, bro. Yeah. I just leave it. And it means like I haven't taken much out of the markets here, but I know next time I will, because I'll be looking at the 4 hour more in terms of how the lower wick prints, like there, and like there, and like there. But in terms of like price and pushing to the left, there was just nothing apart from that wick here. And for me, I don't like that. It's just trading in the dark. You don't know when it's gonna reject. So I don't know. For me, it just didn't make sense. And obviously, it's horrendous, and all the big impulses have made tons of money. But for me and my strategy and what I want to take, I'd happily just take my 10, 20 pips when I know it's gonna hit 10, 20 pips. If I don't know it's gonna hit 10, 20 pips, then fuck me. What am I doing? So there's no reason for me to take a trade in that regard. What time is Asian, London, NY session start and close? I don't know the actual times of it. But pre-London's like 7 o'clock. London Open's 8 a.m. Asian Open is, I mean, you know, after 12, sometime there. And NY session starts, you know, around about 1 o'clock, 1:30, 12:30 for pre. UK time, obviously. Yeah, and if you guys haven't already, make sure to use my links in the description on YouTube. You know, you've got the trusted brokers there, IC Markets, Blueberry, all that good stuff. If you guys do want to join IC Markets and help out the channel, make sure to use this link here. And if you guys want to try out Blueberry, which I'm going to be doing a video on very shortly, make sure to go check that one out as well. They're trusted brokers, they're regulated, so makes life that little bit easier. And that helps me out. And again, once you sign up to these, you're going to get access to my trading journal. So not this one. This is just going to be a brief overview. I'm going to use a Trello one, which is going to be this here. I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, so like this. And I'm going to do it for all the trades now. But it's going to be more in-depth than this. It's going to be everything. It's going to be having loads of different pictures on. From a higher time frame to lower time frame. And a full detailed analysis of every single trade taken. If you get the signals anyway, you also get access to this anyway, straight off the bat. And yeah, as I said before, the signals here. How many members have you got already? 31. That's wild. That's pretty quick. But yeah, you know the score for that. Pretty self-explanatory. And again, $29.99 for a whole month. Only £1 a day. £1 a day to get. Well, at the moment, you've got 51 pips up. Detailed analysis of the trade. Zoom, you get the links to join the Zoom, so you can come and talk and ask questions. Yeah, so I think, I mean, it is good bang for your buck, that. Anyone else, you'd have to pay fucking, I don't know, 130 quid. But again, I don't really care about the money at the moment. It's just a good thing that I want to help out. And it makes me, you know, enjoy it a little bit more. Helping out some people. Beautiful. I use Trello at work. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like it how it's like slides and shit. I like it. So yeah, I'm gonna make this all big and nice. It's better than IC ? Well, it has 0% commissions on gold. So if you trade gold a lot, it's pretty good. And also, if you sign up. And you deposit £2,000 or $2,000 or whatever the currency you have is, they give you another 1,000 for free for 90 days, so you can like leverage your account a little bit for 90 days, which is pretty cool. So that's what I'm gonna be. I'm basically gonna do a series of how to kind of trade whilst you're at work, because obviously that's what I'm doing. Show you how to like grow an account, all that stuff. So yeah, once you've signed up and you've deposited and you've started trading IC Markets Blueberry, just give me a holler on Instagram, and then I can add you to the Trello and all that kind of stuff. Because basically I can see who's signed up on my link, and then I can approve it, and then we can add you to all of the other good stuff. Yeah, and I'll be doing that a lot because it helps me out a lot. Like the commissions is a good part of the business. And it, you know, again, I just recommend the ones that I use and work with, so. So here we go. There's Goldie pushing down. Where's the Trello link, bro? I haven't started it yet, bro. This is the previous one, but I'm gonna obviously these are trades that I did in really 2021. This week at some point, probably by like Wednesday or Thursday, I'll have the new one up and running, and I'll send it to the group. Yeah, because it actually does take quite a lot of work to get it sorted, so we'll do that by Wednesday or Thursday. Let me write down my actions book actually, so I don't Yeah, look, see, another thing. This is another thing that I learned from the 9 to 5, bro. When I have things that I've got to complete, normally I would just say it, forget about it instantly after, and then not do it. Whereas now, I have an actions. 11th of March, actions. Make Trello. Do. Max, leave the brewery mark. Okay, sick, Michael. Oh shit. Do. Will do, broski. Oh, that's not it. Let me get it from somewhere else. One second. There you go, broski. Went to the chamber for the gold long. 2175. I've got my eyes on buys. 2175. Oh, yeah. Brian's like in the retest. 2175 here. People are looking at goldie buys later on. Happy you're back. Hello, Comafix, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. My guy's still traveling. Where are you about at the moment? Where's my guy? He's flying around the world, bro. Living his best life. So if you did get on the GJ flip, I would say now, if you for some reason got in, I'd go break even because you come to support, like actual support now. Good morning, Elohe.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. How you doing, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro.
Nice, man. Had a good morning?
Little bit sick again.
Oh, no. You need some vitamins, bro.
God, man, I need a break life, family.
You've been working hard, to be fair, eh? You've had some great trades this past month, so you need a vacation.
God, man, I living in a fucking vacation.
Man, I need some sun, bro. This weather is just shit.
Man, my wedding is shit, you know. My young daughter is a fucking rebel.
She's a rebel. What? She's a little shit at school.
I don't know, man. She is 8 years old. And she think that he's 17. I really don't know.
Yeah. Getting to that age, bro.
I control myself. Because sometimes I say, oh, man, you know what you need? You know what you need, you know? The kids forget that have a hierarchy.
Very true. Just you wait until they're, you know, 14, 15, but they're acting like they're 23, bro. That's the worst.
Yeah, I tell she is like that with 14, 15. I don't know. She wanna lose his best friend.
Did you take those buys? Did you close?
No, I don't close. Maybe take my stop loss. Maybe take my break even.
Where is your stop? 76. I think it might be a little bit too.
27.
Yeah.
7. You know, everything is possible, but it's alright.
Yeah, we go, bro.
It's 300 pips on. It's 30 pips on.
Yeah, light work.
I you know what I think. You wanna that I explain what I see? Let me check.
Do do.
For me, he broken stronger the last week, correct? The 81.
Yeah.
And he
Weekly.
make a 4 hours candle, a strong red.
Yeah.
But in the day candle, he never broke the 81.
What do you mean?
That's the point. That's the point that I really don't know if he go up
Oh,
or not.
it didn't close above 81. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, for what? Because in my areas, I make my lines. For 81 is the
Mm-hmm.
new level that he need to broke to go
Ah, okay.
2,200.
Okay, I get you. Yeah, we just haven't closed above.
And he really don't broke. He doing this the image that I want in the 4 hours candle. The really that I want he go is 2186
Yeah, back to the high.
to believe that he really wanna go up 200 pips again.
Yeah, I like that
But
wick fill there. That'd be nice. But it was somewhat
but
news.
if you see the graphic, see all.
Oh. His Wi-Fi just kicked him out. He just got kicked out, boy. In Seattle, but going back to Puerto Rico at the end of the month. Oh, nice. Puerto Rico. Oh, I'd love to go there. 14 minutes left for this 4 hour. This is going to be an interesting 4 hour closure if it comes even further. That would be quite interesting. Yeah, it's not far. It's not far. So the 4 hour, yeah, made the wick at 83, starting to come down. Again, it's coming down to support. If it breaks the support, where should it go to? Well, it should go back to next support, which is there, 2,174. The daily's made the top wick, so yeah, I mean, you could potentially take some sells here. It's just the left-hand side is... Ugh. You know, it's pretty hard to see. I mean, maybe there. How big's that zone? Yeah, 27 pips. It's alright. Do-do-do. Coffee in the morning is an absolute lifesaver. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Let's see how GJ reacts over here. Coming back down to the support. If we push below. Make this line even thinner. It's a bit too thick. So yeah, if it closes below that line on the 30 does drive pretty quickly to here. Okay, and that zone is 35. Yeah, I think I'd want it a little bit lower. You can see there's resistance there. A little bit of wicks there. Yeah, it'd be below that line. that's where you could potentially look for sells, and that would be when the 4-hour closes as well. So yeah, that could be realistic. I'd look for sells below there because you would come in below. 1 second. Below the monthly support, we'll be back in that zone. Obviously, it's still quite far away, but it's just interesting to see. Still a lot of time for this to reject. For 2 secs. Oh, GG. Now again, what you need to remember is something very, very important. Yes, it looks all hunky-dory, it's coming down, bearish, great, 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 but again, we still have the wicks here. And actually, the 15 has no top wick, so, you know, that's another worrying sign. I wouldn't get into sells yet, I would wait for the hourly and the 4-hour closure. Okay? And then you should be good. So broke the previous daily candle. Hopefully broken the previous after that would be nice. But yeah, and also when you wait for a closure, you can wait for a top wick and you can reject and you can get the push. So that's another good way to look at it. Can you check GU? Sajid, send me a chart. I'll take a look. Have you ever used currency strength meter and risk meter, sir? No. I don't need to look at the currency weakness or strength. I can just look at the chart and see if it's weak or not. I don't need something to tell me. I think it'll just skew my analysis, you know. You know? What are people doing today then? Have people got jobs to do? I've got a lot of work today in my job, which I'm very happy to do. I'm contracting. I'm basically spending £2 million, which is fucking sick. Building things and stuff. So really, really enjoyed. Excited to do that. And then after, we'll be editing some videos. We'll be planning some videos. And then I'll be in Discord with my friend. So after after I've finished it, I will then go into Discord, go into the boys channel, go in here with Cole and sometimes James, and we'll just doing our side hustles, doing our work extra. So yeah, it is a busy. It's busy that I'm doing a lot of work at the moment. However, it's fun and I'm learning everything, learning new things. What job do you do? I'm a business analyst. And yeah, I felt like when I was just doing trading for the day, I felt like I wasn't doing enough. I felt a bit bored. Like I feel like I wanted to do more like other stuff. So now I've got the best of both worlds. You know, I have a bit of trading, a bit of thing, and it's perfect for me. much does a business analyst make, if you don't mind me asking? A lot? Nah, it's, I mean, it is if you're in a big company, but I'm only a junior one, so... Like between like 30 and 40, so not a lot. But, again, it's the skills that I'm learning, and again, when I move to Dubai or whatever, I can do it there, and also my own businesses, I can use it, so it's the skills that I wanted. What's the earning potential? It depends how good you are, innit? It's limitless, really. Do you work from home? Sometimes when I stream, like I'll work from home, and then sometimes I want to be in because I've got contractors in or I've got work that I've got to do. So it's a bit of both, which is what I wanted, right? The only reason why I stopped doing this full time is because I wanted to get out of this fucking bedroom. So yeah, I go in like once, twice a week, which is perfect for me. It's quite a big drive away, so it's quite far. So yeah, best of both worlds. And again, like now, like I'll go downstairs in the building and work there. So I get out of this room. Because this room, for me, it's too small and like, it's just a bit dingy. And I like going to the Sky Lounge where I can work and chill and just a different environment, you know. I was a person for change. I like changing my room. I like going different places, like change of scenery. And for me, it was too stagnant. So I needed a change. So yeah, that is what I did, and I'm very, very happy. And again, it's hard. I know it for a lot of people. It's like, oh, like, you know, why would you quit something where it was, you know, whatever. But I knew I needed to change it, and sometimes that's the best policy. You know, you need to know what you want. You know, you got to remember. Do everything as you want it. Never what anyone else thinks. That's the best. And I found comfort in that. And like in the time I was off, you know, I was still trading, still refining things, and watching Don for me just really secured what I learned from the start, and it's like nothing's really changed. It's just looking to the left. So it kind of gave me more confidence again, and back tested with it, and it was hunky-dory. So that's why I knew I could come back. Sometimes you just need a little bit of a rejig. And also with a lack of drinking and doing things good, positive, having more discipline, you need that in trading. So that was another thing as well. You know, a lot of things learnt, and I'm very happy about that. But I didn't play out. Instead, I took the fake out, made a little profit this morning, onto NY later on. Very nice, well done. Yeah, so looking like it's going to come below here in a minute's time. Four-hour nearly breaking the previous low. And look at that, GJ. Ho ho ho. See? Did break them, but we did not get the closure. Look at that. When your lines, so this is another thing, right? If you've drawn your lines nicely and you start to see this, you know that you have drawn your lines perfectly, okay? Because, again, I expected that we had a rejection here. It needs to close below that because there is support. So that's really good confluence that I love doing. So if you took a sell here, I mean, your stop loss would be above 70 pips for like a 20 pip gain. Ugh. It's alright. It is the 4-hour break of the previous lows, which is good. The daily is bearish now, and it's made a top wick, so it's reasonable. You have to see if it closes below, but also probably a top wick for the hourly. You know, dog? Make sure to smash the like button, guys. We had a great stream. It's been beautiful seeing you guys as usual. So you can see here on gold, we did not close below. Okay? So if we didn't close below, it's still respecting support. So you can't take a sell. Okay? If this hourly closed, you know, if this hourly closed like this, and then started making a top wick, then I might have been inclined to take that just 20 pips, but we haven't. So you can see here now has no top wick. The probability it's going to make a top wick is pretty high, so you've got to be careful. Okay, so gold didn't close below, therefore no trade for gold. GJ did not close below, therefore no trade for GJ. However, the rules still stand. Okay, I still want trades below here if we can start to get it. The 4-hour has closed bearish below previous, but again, not really here. Okay, still a lot of support, so be careful. If I know that this area is tricky to trade, I'm not going to take it. And if I know on gold that this area here is a little bit tricky and we haven't closed below, then I'm not going to take it. And that is your analysis for the morning. So we'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for coming on. Make sure you like the stream before you leave. Remember to check out all the signals, all that kind of stuff, and the, you know, commissions and brokers. And we'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Have a great day. Have a good positive day. I'm going to go to the gym later on. I'm going to do my 9 to 5. I'm going to do all my work. And we're going to be feeling good together. So cheers, guys. Thank you so much. And we'll see you in the next one. See you later, guys. Peace out. Peace out, squad. Peace out.